Hello and welcome along to another episode of Doctor Who Debrief. This is our series where we look back at the classic episodes of Doctor Who, talk about our highlights, lowlights and other bits that happened. We've got Chris.
Hello, good evening, morning and afternoon.
And Phil's here.
Bonjour! I don't know why I went French there.
Weird choice.
Yeah.
And I'm Rob. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to be discussing the Aztecs story arc. So, Chris, why don't you break down what happened in the episode?
It's a four-parter. They take the TARDIS and find themselves in the tomb of the God of Knowledge. And our main girl, Barbara, puts on this bracelet thing, goes outside, she's about to be arrested, and then they're all like, oh damn, you're a resurrected goddess. And she decides to be like, oh yeah, I am a resurrected goddess, and starts leading people on. Ian gets himself into all sorts of scrapes by contesting with the main warrior of the Aztec people to see who should get to lead the armies, and they have a couple of fights. It's quite fun. The Doctor accidentally gets married to someone. Basically, the whole plot, they're trying to get back into this tomb which has got a one-way door, and they can't work out how to get in there, whilst Barbara tries to avoid being rumbled for not actually being a goddess. They're waiting for the rain to happen. There's a whole arc about human sacrifice, and the Doctor's companions kind of being like, no, you can't sacrifice anyone, and then being like, yes, but it's our religion. Still get into trouble. Then in the end of it, they manage to pull the door up from the outside and go after the TARDIS. All well and good. Interesting episode.
Phil, what did you make of the episode?
They were okay. I didn't mind them too much. These old historical episodes seem quite different from the historical episodes of the new series because there are no aliens. These were educational.
This was
episodes.
alien enough, wasn't it?
But to us, it kind of we kind of sit there thinking, well, when's the aliens going to pop by? What's going to happen? But it's actually just them against the culture. I mean, yeah, but I didn't mind it too much. You know, it's not. I mean, it's not like I didn't fall asleep. You know, because who would fall asleep during that? Rob?
Yeah, who could fall asleep?
Who could possibly fall asleep during that?
Chris, what did you think of the episode?
I liked it a lot, actually. This is the first time in this we've seen them sort of have these discussions about interfering and kind of... Because we had a caveman episode, but they weren't really talking about it then, whereas this was very much like the Aztecs are doing this horrible stuff. Is it our place to tell them not to because we're from the future? Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. Did you like it, Rob? Through your closed eyes?
Not particularly.
Not your fave?
I thought it was quite bland, and I'm a bit tired in general.
Yeah.
And of episodes where they go to a place, get captured, then somehow make friends with a fraction of the people who have captured them, and then use that to get out. It's just a bit of a copy and paste formula. And also I thought it lacked any sense of, firstly, real danger, and...
They were almost sacrificed a few times.
Yeah, but the other episodes it's been like the Dalek race is being created, which will destroy the whole universe. There's this machine that can brainwash entire planets. This one, we've been captured by some Aztecs. What are our highlights, Chris?
I'm gonna say my highlight was the design of it, actually. I thought they actually blew their... I feel like they blew their budget on costume and set and stuff. They had these really nice stoneworks. They had these kind of stuff that they didn't have to put in. Things like stuff holding torches that were kind of like snakes' heads and stuff like that. I thought that was just really nice. They had some really nice costumes going on. And it wasn't like... We've seen episodes where they go to a certain location and everyone's just dressed in like suits or something, and they're like, look how futuristic they are. But this felt like the whole effort was just really nice. I just thought it had a really nice kind of visual style to it.
Cool.
I liked Barbara. Kind of descending into like, they think I'm a god. I'm going to take advantage of this and alter history, and the Doctor challenges her on it and says, no, you can't do that.
You can't rewrite history, not one line.
But she's like,
not Barbara. You're Toxa.
like, I can do this. I'm their goddess. I can tell them what to do and stop this human sacrifice, which is wrong. The Doctor's like, no, it's their culture. We just got to let them kill these people. Yeah, I quite liked that assertive Barbara, willing to mess with the timeline to save a human.
I think the only perk I can think of the episode is that it was a bit educational.
They did have some good facts in there, didn't they? Like about hot chocolate and that.
So I mean, I'm all for a bit of educational programming. So what didn't we like so much, Chris?
I took issue with... Okay, the feminist in me found it really annoying that you've got Barbara, who is essentially a goddess in this episode, and still Ian and the Doctor are like, oh, don't worry, I've got this under control.
Yes, you and Susan here in safety, and Ian and I outside finding out about the tomb.
And you're just like, she's a goddess! Like, the people think she's a goddess, and instead they're running around and being like, good work, Barbara, you just take a rest now. We've got this under control. Because it's just like, really? Are we still doing that? Like, and I guess it's of the time, but I just find it really uncomfortable seeing that. Yeah, that annoyed me. And also watching Ian kill a man probably wasn't... that was a bit of a low light as well. Ian is too far for your buddy. Push a guy off a 40 flight of steps.
Well, you love the action hero, Ian.
Yeah, I don't know if he kills people though. He has a fight with there's the other Aztec warrior, and they're kind of constantly jostling to be head of the clan. And at the end, they have this massive fight, and Ian is on his back, and he picks as the guy approaches him, he flings him down the flight of steps, and he just lands and doesn't move.
I'll let him off for that. That was a kill or be killed situation, I think.
Could have ran.
I was going to mention this last time, but I forgot. The model shots of the TARDIS are just... I know it's the 60s. I know visual effects weren't as good, but they were better than this in some things. Some things with better budgets, I'm sure, but yeah, there's just this horrible model shot which they've used in several episodes now. I'm pretty sure it's the same shot, in fact.
Yeah,
and
love that, don't they?
it's just this really rubbish-looking mini TARDIS model.
I just thought it was just the storyline was a bit bland. Why is Ian trying to be head of the clan? Why? I just...
Don't look at me, I didn't write it.
So Barbara's pretending to be a goddess. The Doctor is just having japes with a woman by giving her coffee and getting married. Ian's trying to battle Aztec warriors to be the head. I just didn't really understand why things were happening. It just, I don't know, the storyline was just a bit all over the place and there didn't really seem to be a clear direction. It's like, were they trying to escape and survive, or were they trying to run the clan? Or I don't know. I just thought it was all a bit weak. Were there any Doctor Who debuts this time?
It was the first time that we've seen the Doctor in one of his many near-miss relationships. He has a few of these. He kind of accidentally gets involved with someone who thinks they're in a romantic relationship with him, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean that bad to happen." Queen Elizabeth, accidentally married her by, was kind of forced into it as David Tennant, and there was I think he quite enjoyed the Madame de Pompadour. He got a snog off of her. He has these little moments of romanticism and brushes with the ladies, and I think this is the first one we've seen.
And we had him telling people off for interfering with time, and that time can't be rewritten.
Yes.
Which is still being repeated 50 years later. Time cannot be rewritten. So that's the first time we saw that. Right, let's do our Hoologies.
My Hoologie goes to the first human sacrifice we saw in it, who didn't get sacrificed. Barbara stopped him being sacrificed. So you think, oh yeah, he's good, it's fine. No, just jumps off the building. He was like, I'm dying today, and jumped.
Ian's purity. He was pure once, not anymore. Now he's got blood on his hands.
Is he spoiled for you?
Yeah, maybe I'm over it now. He's become the action hero, and I don't like what he's become.
You wanted this. You asked for it, and now you got what you want. You can't handle it. That's what's happened here.
Do you have a Hoologie, Rob?
Just the whole thing.
How could the whole thing be
the whole thing is dead to me. Thank you very much for watching Doctor Who Debrief. We will be back with another episode, so make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you very soon.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.